Hey guys, welcome back to Sheriff School Studios. It's Raven Wolf. We're back with the AETHERDRIFT spoilers on, I think this will be a Monday video, I assume. But if you enjoyed my content, guys, or like talking about different things theoretical about magic, or like my magic content, or you like any of my gaming content, please like and subscribe to support the channel. But let's get into it. So my last video, I got down to this far of the spoilers on Mythic Spoiler. And by the time you see this video, some more might have popped up. I might have missed them. If I think they're like really fun cards to build around, I'll go into detail. But in surmise, I like Samut and Loot are two commanders that I might want to build around, or I think I'm gonna make deck list for because I think they're really good ideas. But going down into it, we have Okshik. I don't know how to pronounce that. Emerald Radiant. Enters, create a 1 insect token for each artifact creature card in your graveyard. When another insect you control dies, put one counter on it, and each opponent loses 1 life. Not bad. It's a good kind of like you can do a Golgari Reanimator deck with this and go pretty insane with it. Zahir, Glory's Past. Start your engine. Sacrifice another creature. Surveil 1. Activate only once each turn. Max speed. When a non-token creature you control dies, create tapped 2/2 zombie creature token. So again, this is going to be Aristocrats. And a 3/2 for 2. Automatically, this is pretty broken. It would be a really quick Aristocrats Commander deck. But it is eh. Caradora, Heart of Alakria, or Alashria. When Caradora enters, you may search your library for a mount or vehicle card, reveal it, put in your hand, then shuffle. I cannot speak today. When one or more 1/1 counters will be put on a creature or vehicle you control, put that many +1 counters, that many +1 on it instead. Got it. I got there. Yeah. So this one is pretty cool, I guess. Like, if you put this in as her as a commander, you should run Teleportation Circle and Conjurer's Closet to blink her to go get your other mounts and vehicles. So there's ways to utilize her pretty well. Winner, Curse Rider. I'm a little upset they made him Ghost Rider instead of just giving us a Ghost Rider character, and I hate that it's the car Ghost Rider instead of the bike. Ward, pay 2 life. Artifacts you control have Ward, pay 2 life. Really good for a vehicle deck. Exhaust, 2 black and blue. Exile X target artifact cards from your graveyard. Each other non-artifact creature gets -X/-X. So he can board wipe if you want to exile artifacts from your graveyard. And I only say put them in Commander because I'm not in Standard. I'm not going to be playing a lot of Modern. So him as a commander, immediately you're going to run Karn the Great Creator. And maybe the blue one-sided Mycosynth Lattice, not the colorless one for 6 mana that will shut everybody down, but you run the blue one, so all your non-artifact creatures stay alive. But him with Karn, so Karn can get back your exiled artifacts that you exile with Winter. Far Fortune, End Boss. Start your engines. When you attack, Far Fortune deals 1 damage to each opponent. At max speed, if a source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent opponent controls, it deals that much damage +1. So pretty easy. My buddy Mad King, or he's probably gonna put it in his Ishin deck because it's automatically 2 damage each opponent. Red Shift, Rocketeer Chief. Vigilance. Add X mana of any one color where X is its power. Spend this to only activate abilities. Exhaust. 10 red and green. Put any number of permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield. So yeah, red, green, some big stuff. Probably. But the good drawback that makes this card fair is the mana equal to its power, only to activate abilities. Medicant Core Guidelight. Now this I really want to use as in my vehicle deck. Its power is equal to the number of artifacts you control. When you start your engines, max speed. When you cast an artifact spell, you may pay 1 if you do copy it. So again, really, really good card. Embalmed Ascendant. Start your engines. When this creature enters, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. When a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1, you gain 1. Cool, it's going to feed itself. So yeah, it's going automatically. It's another aristocrat card to go with Zahir. Haunt the Network. Choose target opponent. Create 2 1/1 color Stopter artifact creature tokens with flying. Then chosen player loses X life, you gain X life, where X is the number of artifacts you control. Really good. If you have a Brea deck, this is really good for that. Boom Scholar. Exhaust abilities of other permanents you control. Cost 2 less to cast. Or to activate, my bad. Exhaust. Creatures and vehicles you control gain trample. They put 2 counters on this creature. Is not bad. Cloudspire Coordinator. When this creature enters, scry 2 is eh. Tap, create X colors pilot tokens where X is the number of mounts and vehicles that enter the battlefield under your control this turn. Those tokens have, yeah, the normal pilot stuff. So this is really good if you want to like oops out some vehicles, especially if you have Kaladin. So yeah. Cloudspire Sky Cycle. When this vehicle enters, distribute 2 1/1 counters among 1 or 2 other vehicles and creatures you control. Pretty basic vehicle for that one. Boosted Sloop. When you attack, draw a card, discard a card. This is going to go with the immediate, the shark dude that runs this. Ranger's Aether Hive. When you activate an exhaust ability, create a 1/1 color Stopter artifact creature with flying. Okay. Legoran, Soul of Alakria. Interesting. I wonder where Alakria is. Whenever attacks while saddled, opponent will counter each of up to 2. Target mounts and or vehicles. Saddle 1. Rocketeer Boost Buggy. So you can see it. This is... Maybe that's not Redshifts. Might be the other one. Whenever this creature attacks, create a treasure token. Exhaust 3. It becomes artifact creature. Put 1 counter on it. So it doesn't say until end of turn. So I'm guessing it just permanently becomes a vehicle with a 1/1 counter on it. Apocalypse Runner. Target creature you control with power 2 or less gains lifelink until end of turn. It can't be blocked this turn. Crew 3. I guess. Like, it's a pretty meh. It looks like it could be fun and useful. Guide-like Pathmaker. When this vehicle enters, you may search your library for an artifact card and reveal it. Put it onto the battlefield if its mana value is 2 or less. Otherwise, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Really good, especially in white-blue with blink effects. Now with the Aether Spark, which a lot of people have covered, but as long as Aether Spark is attached to a creature, the Aether Spark can't be attacked and has whenever equipped creature deals combat damage during your turn. Put that many 1/1 count or loyalty counters, not 1/1 counters, on Aether Spark. +1, attach it to up to 1 target creature you control. Put 1 counter on that creature. -5 is draw 2 cards. -10, add 10 mana of any 1 color. So yeah, it's pretty okay. Market Back Walker. This one I'm excited for because I love big robots, and this one can become a big robot. Market Back Walker. When this enters with X counters, XX, pay 4, put 1 counter on it. When this creature dies, draw a card for each counter on it. Specifically, for each 1/1 counter. Lifecraft Engine, that has an extra art for the box topper. As this vehicle, or it should be a buy a box promo, I think is what it is. As this vehicle enters, choose a creature type. Vehicle creatures you control are the chosen creature type in addition to other types. Each creature you control of the chosen type, other than this vehicle, gets +1/+1. It's pretty meh, in my opinion. Starting column, start your engines, add 1 mana of any color, max speed, sack it, draw 2 cards, discard 1 card. It's a good mana rock. In Commander, I think it'd be a little better because of the start your engines, especially if you build around it. Muraganda Raceway. Start your engines. Tap for colorless, max speed, tap for 2 colorless. So here you go, all you Eldrazi dudes, or all, if you're aggro, this is really good for aggro deck. Start your engines for Amonkhet Raceway. Add colorless, max speed, target creature gains haste to end a turn. It's pretty okay. A Vishgar Raceway, start your engines, tap for colorless, max speed, pay 3, tap, draw or discard a card, then draw a card. Night Market is when it enters, as it enters, choose a color, tap, add mana that chose a color. Cycling for 3, so it's pretty okay. Oh, we got the other cycle for the Verges. Hell yeah. Bleach Bone Verge. Taps for black, but it taps for a white if you control a plains or a swamp. River Pyre Verge. Taps for red, taps for blue if you control an island or a mountain. Wastewood Verge. Taps for green, taps for black. As you can see, the corresponding. Same with Sunbillow and Willow Rush. Country Roads. Enters tapped unless you control a vehicle or mount. Same for everybody. Taps for their colors. So Country Roads is tap, sack, create a colors pilot. Okay, sack, create a colors pilot. Wait, what? Are all these the same? So these are all the same. It's just their colors are different. They tap for a different color. Okay. Tranquil Cove. Oh, they reprinted the Gain Life lands. Alright. They printed all 10 of them. Then we have the lands. Then we have the full arts, which I'm really excited for. Then we have the first place lands, which are okay, I guess. Like, I like the swamp and the plains one and the mountain. Depending on what the foiling is, it could look pretty cool. Because they're not going to do selective foiling. If they did selective foiling, like on the dials and stuff, that would be really cool. For the commander decks, I'm not really going to go over these. For special guest cards, so far we have Chandra's Ignition, Lord of the Undead, and Chromox. I'm really excited for Chandra's Ignition. For a showcase first place, this is what we have. Thought we were going to have the different arts. Here we go. More of the showcases. I really want loots. I think loot is just adorable. And I want the Chandra. So yeah. I'm probably not going to get... These ones are probably going to be like the expensive ones. But I want loot and Chandra for sure. At least those ones in foil. Explosive Getaway looks pretty funny. I love Oil Deep Gear Hulk here. That art is just... Bam! Pyrewood Gear Hulk looks pretty intimidating. Valor's Flagship is okay. Last Ride is meh. Crypt Color Chariots is pretty meh. Lord of the Undead is bogus. Thunderous Velocipede and Boommobile are okay. Like, it's supposed to be really cartoony, but Oil Deep just looks really... It looks like an old anime. And, like I said, I love the art style for Chandra and that. Oh, here are the full arts. Here we go. Oh, I love the core, the guide light. Oh, it looks so cool. I like Sita Varma's. Yeah, I like these ones. These ones, like, because I don't like the profile ones, but these ones, the poses. Pathmaker, I love that art. I'm going to have to get that one. Rangers, Aether, I like that one. So, yeah, so I'm going to have to get a lot of these ones if they're, like, the Whole Drifter. That just looks amazing right there. Especially the Homunculus, he looks pretty dope in that one. Better than his normal art. Marshall's Path Cruiser. I love the memes people have done with it. It's great. Hazoret. I want to get that gold, the first place hazard. These are just the extended. But yeah, that's going to be it for the spoilers so far, guys. If anything else appears, I'll make a video about it. I'm going to start working on a deck list for Loot, because Loot's just the most adorable boy. And I'll work on a deck list for Samut. But yeah, guys, that'll be it for this video. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.